Hello. Okay. Okay. Hi everyone. We are back on the stream playing D&D 1 Odd Campaign. Um as you can see, I have three more friends with me. But before everything else, let's start with introductions. Mon, hey, hi Mon. Mon, please speak.
Sorry, I was muted. Hello, once again. I am the DM of this game and several other games that you may have heard of or not have heard
Yay!
of. Uh, but
Ah,
yeah, I am Monsieur, the DM of the campaign, or at least the two campaigns running in my channel. That's all.
yay! And we have Phantom. Phantom.
Hello, I'm stuck in Mon's basement.
Hello.
I cannot leave until he asks me to make content for him. So please help.
We also have G. Hey. Is it G for gulay? Is it really gulay?
I'm a vegetable, by the way.
Work.
Not, not, not in any terrible sense.
Okay. Okay. So that's G. Next is we have Wabs.
Hello, hello.
Yay. And uh last but not the least, we have Osaro.
Hello, I am kidnapped by I don't know. Know him. Help me!
One
Everyone,
keeps.
we're stuck
No,
in Mon's basement right now. Please
no,
help us.
no one here has been kidnapped. Please do not attack me. Do not swat my place.
I too
No one here
have
is kidnapped.
several experiences with such things.
Please, we're being treated like MAPPA animators. Please help us.
Uh,
Okay.
do not.
Yay. Okay, so just for a quick recap from our last session, is right now the party is waiting for Pix to fully heal from the injuries. Well, no, not really injuries, from the exhaustion that he has experienced trying to wake the three of our heroes up during their very vivid nightmares. And while they were waiting, they encountered three dire wolves and successfully befriended the three of them. And now they are chilling by the campfire with the wolves as their pets. So, yeah, on to you.
Okay, so before we go to that direction, there is something else happening on the other side of at least this forest. As a portal opens, connected from another world leading to this, you stop on your track. Sabon, as you were merely on your way to a festival. You've heard of it relatively from word of mouth and other posters plastered in the places that you visited. And you were on your way on foot. You were so close until this thing appeared. What do you want to do?
I see a portal. Huh. Hmm. Ooh. Wise choice would be to throw a rock at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a
Throw a
rock.
rock at it? Okay.
Yes.
Sure, make me an athletics check.
Okay, I got 21.
At a 21, Inidoris, I would like to ask, what is your passive perception?
Perception, right?
Passive perception. Passive perception is in your senses box. It's on the
It's
left
actually
of your
13,
character
yeah.
sheet. 13? Okay. With a 13, you did not see this coming your way as uh,
Oh,
a piece of rock before you could pass through the portal.
why?
Passes through towards you, but misses you and hits Ethgar instead.
Yes, yes.
Ouch.
You guys were just about to pass through the portal till all of a sudden, a piece of stone found its way in, greeting you at the face, Ethgar.
Who threw the rock?
You don't know yet. It came from the other side of the portal.
Well, I jump inside the portal.
You jump through? Okay. Okay, so let's say you do jump to the portal. Make me a uh, acrobatic. Acrobatics check. You dash your way forward, or at least as best as you could to reach the other side of the portal, and you see the person through the rock.
Can I throw a rock back?
Okay. What is
What?
what's your reasoning for that?
Well, he's the only one there. That means he's the only one who threw the rock.
Uh-huh.
So I want to throw it back.
Okay.
The same rock.
The
No,
same
the
rock.
rock is on. Okay, so you have the rock from the portal then. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, roll me an athletics.
Ooh, good rolls.
Wow.
Nice rolls.
Looks like I'm not hoarding them after all.
Okay. Consistency on the 18 there. Okay, with an 18, you throw the rock back at the person who initially threw it first. Solbon, do you try to do anything? Or are you just gonna stand there and take the hit?
A dodge, of course.
Okay, make me an acrobatics.
Oh,
Okay, you get hit. Now both of you have a bruise.
It's been 2 minutes and we're already throwing rocks at each other.
Headshot.
Are you guys not going to introduce each other, or is that your introduction?
They will roll for initiative.
Yeah, that's
I
what
am
they
not gonna let that happen.
And start
We're just,
fighting.
we're
PvP.
just gonna,
that's what you call the otherworldly greeting.
we're gonna spend like 2 minutes just throwing rocks at each other.
Yes.
While they are throwing rocks at each other in the Doris, you've gotten through, and you find this both of them just staring at each other. They're Edgar seemingly throwing the rock at the person.
What sheer stupidity. Stop. Get some help.
He
Yeah,
threw it
that's your
first.
honest reaction.
Yeah, I stopped them. I want to stop them first.
Okay. How? Go ahead. You guys can interact.
Can I slap the cat?
With an intent to deal damage or without an intent to deal damage?
Without the intent.
Okay, make me an athletics. There we go. With an 11, as you slap the cat.
Please don't dodge.
Uh, no, there's no dodging about this one. It's just a quick back of the head slap.
You just gotta go after it.
Okay.
I give her a big slap.
Go on, continue.
I give her a big slap and then I say, kaka-cellphone mo yan.
Speaking in a different language already. Saboni did not understand what that sentence was after that slap.
Oh yeah, that's the abyssal language, by the way.
No, it's not.
Okay,
Let's just
Osaro
let's
just got back.
okay. Sabon, the individual in front of you, one of them appeared from the portal as the portal disappeared, and they slapped the person that threw the rock back at you, and spoke in a language that you don't understand. Let's just say canonically, the language that Elidorus spoke is the common tongue of the world that you came from,
Somewhat like
or the
automatic
world that
translation, right?
the language of the common tongue of the language that you and Edgar came from.
Oh. So what's
I
next?
think they are trouble, and I disengage.
You guys are not fighting. Disengage only works in combat. None of you are fighting. You guys are so far just awkwardly interacting with each other. You guys have not spoken a word towards each other.
You can move, so you can,
You can also move your token around if you want.
yeah, you can talk
Yes,
closer.
I want to do that. I will do it like this.
Okay.
The hell is teleport?
You run for the tree line to hide yourself. Okay.
You do know we can see
Uh,
you.
they saw the direction you came from. You're hiding behind a tree. Well, what do you
What
guys
do you
do?
want to have?
What does Edgar and Minidoris want to do? Let me clarify. You guys are not in combat. I'm just asking you what you guys want to do. This is role play. This is interaction. You can do whatever you want. Just don't kill each other.
Well, he's gonna make me kill him.
Hi, hello there.
Oh, okay. So Inidor is followed.
Okay, Inidoris followed.
So how are you today? Have you paid your debts?
Can I use deception?
Okay.
Deception
I
on
mean,
me.
you can roll and try to lie. Go ahead. Well, what's Sabon going to lie about?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Hmm. He's a liar.
Look,
Okay,
a
that's
dragon! A dragon! Look!
okay.
I'll accept that one. Here.
Inidoris. Inidoris. Okay, you're gonna accept for it.
Yes, I'll accept that. Where?
Okay, Edgar, do you want to roll your insight?
Yes.
Okay, roll your insight.
Never mind. I see the
That's
dragon.
that's a that's a natural one. You definitely believe that there's a dragon. Yeah. Sabon, what do you do?
Then I steal.
Okay. You steal from Inidoris, is that correct? As Inidoris moves away.
Yes.
No. I stay.
Okay. As Inidoris looks away. What do you what do you take? What do you plan to take specifically? An accessory, an equipment?
Something personal to him would be
You're
the
not
goal.
sure what could. Okay, you're not sure about the something personal. Uh, but we'll see what you get. As you pickpocket Inidoris, uh, you grab an ink bottle. That's it.
Sure, why not?
That's it.
That's what you get. You grab yourself an ink bottle.
I
Inidoris, if you could delete that from your inventory, I'll be adding it on Sawbon's side. Okay. Well, what else do you want to do, Sawbon? Inidoris' attention is back, and same as Edgar, as they realized there wasn't really a dragon.
I want to give him a slap in the face.
Why?
He is not calm. He needs to chill.
He needs to chill. Okay. Uh, Go ahead and do that. Uh, Sawbon, feel free to refresh your character sheet. Athletics of
Deal.
13. Okay. You give Sawbon a slap as well. To the this time to the face, not the back of their head. To calm them down, I guess.
Yes. I give him a big slap, and then chill, brother, chill.
Sawbon.
Are you chill
This
now,
is
brother?
actually I got scared.
Huh?
I immediately think I must report this to the nearest town. So I disengage.
We're not in combat.
Once again,
No, no, you're not gonna go away.
what you mean to say is you run away.
Yes.
Yes.
I think you
Yes.
mean to say you run away.
I
Okay.
ran away.
So the nearest place you can report this assault is the area you were already heading to, which is the festival.
Oh,
And the festival is going here, this direction, if you can see where I'm pointing.
Where?
to the east, my brother.
Northeast. Okay, he is running. Are you the two of you going to follow?
Oh no, you don't.
Okay. They are following. There we go. So as they chase, as Inidoris and Edgar chase after Sabon, because sure, why not? Sunrise comes and dawn. It is now morning, and uh, Corin is still asleep, but no longer in their wild shape form. They're no longer in a dire wolf form. As you all have woken up and all that, you seem refreshed. Uh, Surprisingly, you're not hungover from the excessive amount of alcohol in your food that you have got.
Oh, the mead was really good.
So the meat itself has gained some of its own magical properties that it does not cost, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, as you all prepare for the day, and cook up the food, or at least reheat the food, you see Old Man Pig. He is finally recovered.
Hey.
Slept the whole day.
Are we all awake? Or parang ako lang?
Except for Corn. Corn is still asleep.
Okay, okay.
You see me walk out of the tent and take a seat on the wood log.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll be like, I'll go here. Like, hey, Vex. Good morning. Are you recovered? Oh,
We placed the token on the same time.
okay. Here, just here. Okay, okay. Hi, Vex.
Okay.
Good morning, Vex.
As Pix rubs his eye looking around, he notices the three dire wolves just piled along with Corn at the very top of them.
The infamous wolf triangle.
He just rubs his eye, give head pats Anthrax, and goes, I'm fine, I'm fine. He grabs a bowl of the food, thinking it's the same, gives it a taste, and immediately spits it out.
Yeah, Anthrax
The-
seeing that. He's like, oh yeah, that's yeah, that's something else, Pix.
what did you do with the food?
Well, see, um, Sven over there likes to make mead, and apparently, um, he likes to mix mead with food too. So that's happened.
You, as you see Sven in like the vlog, stiff as a board, saying that you just snitched on him. It's like,
As he explained this, he sides eye Sven, who's giving you the death stare, and then turns his attention to the direwolves, where Corn is sleeping on top of. And I'm going to assume that you encountered these sober, or am I wrong?
No, we are not sober.
well,
You faced the wolves when drunk, and you tamed them.
Yes, we faced them, we fed them, and then we pet them, and then we kind of like slumped together with them. They are so fluffy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you've tamed them, you should probably give them something that will identify them. Uh, he uh, he starts pulling out some tools and starts making collars for the direwolves.
Yay. Oh, wow.
While taking a sip and a chew of the food. And if I recall correctly, you guys specifically asked for different identifiers for these direwolves.
yeah.
The color is for Anthrax's friend Cider and no,
Opium.
Opium. Opium. Uh, uh, yeah, so and then the hat is for Cider. So let's just assume that you requested that specifically, and he hands you the two,
Yay.
while Corn did not specify because Corn's asleep, so he's not gonna continue with making and leave the direwolf colorless.
Yay.
So let's just replace these
Oh my gosh.
as
Let's
they all
go.
wake up one by one.
Ah! Hello. I guess I'll just sit. It's still morning, so I think I'll just try to sit in front of like the fireplace and just pet opium and yeah, have a very peaceful morning.
Sven goes to the pot and scoops out a bowl of stew that's spiked with mead, and with the side of it, and with a normal bottle of mead. So he's basically 2 timesing the amount of alcohol in his blood.
Can I?
Okay, so you're eating food that's spiked with alcohol, or soup spiked with alcohol, with a side of a beverage that is also alcohol.
Can I make like I don't know, like investigation or nature? Cause can we make like a separate food for pigs and the dogs, the wolves, because they don't like the meat?
I'm. If you recall correctly, if you remember from last session, uh, so, although it was a long time ago, the wolves don't. The wolves are fine as long as you give them the meat, just the meat.
Okay.
Don't give them any of the soup or the vegetable.
Okay. How about pigs? Is pigs okay with the food or will he want?
Pix is a dwarf. He was just surprised with the taste.
Oh, okay. So pigs can eat it.
Pix can handle that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Work.
Pix can definitely handle that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
dwarves are literally alcohol. They're alcohol based.
Yup. 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 So I guess. Yeah, that's it. Also, I'll ask Pix if he's like fully recovered and if we can already go straight ahead to the festival.
I appreciate your concern, but you didn't really need to wait for me. You could have just went. I could have just followed after you.
No, Pix, you have to understand. And then I'll hold his face with my hands. Pix, Pix, look at me, Pix. I'm being very dramatic. This is like 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yes.
Like, Pix,
Yes.
you have done so much for us. We can't leave you here, Pix. Pix, we can't do that. And then I just slowly travel my hands to his biceps and squish it. Like, Pix. Pix,
You're
it's
making him hella uncomfortable.
Pix, we have to go there together, Pix. With everyone. You are one of us
Let-
now.
Let me remind everyone, Anthrax is a guy, and he's flirting with an old man.
You're making him hella uncomfortable, bro.
I want to make sure that Pix is fully recovered.
Are you sure that's the only thing you're concerned about?
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't sound like it, but sure.
We don't judge.
You definitely feel him like sweating bullets right now.
Okay, he just. You know what? Roll me charisma check.
Oh,
Screw
word.
it. Roll me
Okay.
charisma check.
Charisma. Where is it? Okay. Ta-da. 7.
No, no.
You're just making him uncomfortable.
Okay. There. This is where I would agree. You're starting to make him feel uncomfortable. With that 7 roll, yeah, he's not too pleased with your persuasion or whatever it is you're trying to do.
Okay, okay.
Dude, seeing that you're making him a little bit uncomfortable, Sven walks up to Pix and just hands him a bottle of mead. It's like, I guess you need this, just in case.
No, he's going to assume that you're in on the idea because you're handing him.
No.
I'm trying to specify. I'm trying to help him just forget this moment forever by giving him alcohol.
That's not what it looks like. You're not making it look like you want him to forget. You're making it look like you're making him more susceptible. You're trying to make him feel more susceptible to accepting these advances.
God. I'm unintentionally helping Anthrax, making him more uncomfortable.
Yes. He's just going to like push the beverage away, and also you away as he continues to eat his.
Seeing that, I just placed the ball right next to him, and I just put myself on the log.
So then,
In the meantime,
mhm.
I'm just going to. I'm just going to say that as soon as Sven stood up, his cider started immediately drinking the mead that he left behind.
Eh,
Hey, let's go.
eh.
But opium does not. Opium does not do the same thing. Opium will just like stay behind Anthrax and be like Anthrax's fluffy couch.
Yes.
While my direwolf was just getting lit up.
And then I'll ask Pix. So, Pix, if we go right now to the festival, can we still make it within the day, or is it a longer travel?
No, it's literally 30 minutes just on the other side of the forest. That's why you should have just went there.
Oh, okay. I think we should go now. We can go now after we eat. Are you going to the festival to Pix, or are you just gonna rest here first? Because if you're going to the festival, we want to wait for you.
You don't have to, but okay. He is he's still hesitant. At least he's finished his food, and he's gonna start packing his stuff.
Okay, so we're getting ready to go now.
Yeah, he's getting ready to go, and
Okay.
I'm going to assume that everyone else is as well, except for maybe Corn, because Corn is still asleep.
Okay.
Corn's pet direwolf is already awake. It's just currently moving around, carrying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Sure.
Currently just moving around carrying Corn.
Yeah. So we can go to the festival now, right?
Yep.
Yay!
So, let's say a few moments has passed and you've all prepared and are ready to go. You have an entourage of direwolves. Still can't believe you tamed these while drunk.
Mm. Yes.
Yep. My mead
Correct.
works wonders.
Correct.
Oh,
Your mead is a danger to society, but you're fine.
It's not dangerous to society.
Anyways, you all continue through the forest.
Wee.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Wee.
I mean, it's not poisoning anyone.
Sure. It literally poisoned you guys last session. That's why being drunk is considered getting poisoned. As you arrive at the carnival, you finally see the grand
Ah, nice.
the grand games and many other different joyrides and so on that is going on down.
Yay.
at this fabled, correctly, Emerald Fiesta.
Ooh, Emerald Fiesta.
Let me just credit that these maps and all of the content within inside it from a specific D&D adventure called Emeraldas Fest, and just reflavored it in the context of my world. Yeah, thanks to the wonderful people that have created this and the voices of so on that started it. That being said, as the three of you arrive, you arrive slightly ahead of the initial group that we've introduced, which is Sabon, Inidoris, and Edgar.
Okay.
For Sabon, Inidoris, and Edgar, as you are running your way, chasing each other, I would say, you see these four individuals riding on huge wolves, just entering the entrance of the festival. And but that's not Sabon's goal, if I recall correctly. Sabon, you're here to report the attack against you. So
Yes.
that
Okay.
the guards are literally right at the entrance. If you would like to continue with your report.
Gods, help me. These two ruffians, they speak an alien language, and they beat me up for no reason at all. Help me,
Okay,
please.
make me a persuasion check.
Damn. Okay.
Let's see, what did they roll? Dirty
It's a
20.
dirty 20.
As you ask for assistance from this tall, old, wrinkly guard with a hammer in his one hand, they look over you and to see the two individuals running after you, and you see that you yourself have a bruise on your face and a piece of you also have a very uh, slight wound on your forehead from the rock. As they look up behind you, they also notice that uh, the smaller individual has a bleeding forehead and some bruises as well. And as Inidoris and Athgar, you arrive, the guard raises their hand and goes, "Hold. It has come to my attention that you were, as to say, attacking this man. Is that correct?"
He attacked me first.
The would you like to roll a persuasion with that? Okay, an 11. With an 11, the guard calls on their companion that was on the other side of the entrance. Excel, I can't seem to get heads or tails of whether or not they are lying. Cast Zone of Truth, William. Understood. And as the druidic-looking elf individual casts a spell, you are all encapsulated within this radius of mist that slowly dissipates. I would like all of you to make me a wisdom save. The three of you, specifically. Okay, 19, 10, 12. None of you succeed.
Oh.
You are now put on magical oath to never be able to speak lies and only the truth and nothing else but the truth in front of the guard and the guard's support. or other companion.
Sure, why not?
Now, let's clarify. I'll ask again. You there, did you attack this man? And the guard points at Enidoris, referring to Sobon as the man.
No, I just gave him a slap to chill the F out.
I am not familiar with your terminology. Speak properly.
I gave him a slap to calm down.
And why is your friend pointing over to Edgar? Why are you covered in bruises?
He
Because
hit me with a rock.
How do you know that he's the one that hit you with a rock?
He was the only one outside when I went outside the portal.
Portal? Huh. Anyways, are assuming that whatever they're speaking is true, that there is a portal. Have you seen a portal? And they point at Selban.
Yes, of course. There is a portal. These two, I don't know. They jumped out of it. But one of them started throwing rocks at me for no reason at all.
That's a lie. You can't lie.
You did hit him
Uh,
personally.
Actually,
No,
no.
I
You
don't
don't know
know.
if you hit anyone. You
I
don't
don't
know if
know
you hit anyone.
exactly.
Okay, understood.
That's
Understood.
why.
Okay, never mind. Retract my statement. He's gonna go. What I what what I'm hearing is what I heard from them was you threw a rock at the portal while they were still inside. Is that true?
Yes, I needed to check what that portal was. I didn't know if I hit somebody because I didn't see anything across the port. It was a floor.
Okay, I think I understand what's going on now. Out of curiosity, you don't know what's coming from the other side, so you throw a rock, accidentally hitting one of them, and you did. They came out, concluded that you're the one that threw the rock, which they were right, and retaliated because they don't know who you are. And assuming that you are from a portal, I don't know what type of portal. Portals rarely appear in these locations. Normally they were for a spell. And coming from that man, what is your name? You with the white hair.
My name is Sauber.
Okay, coming from Sir Sabon here, you spoke in a language that they do not understand. And I, for one, did not understand your terms when you tried to speak in our language. Going to assume that you came from a different place. What are your names?
I'm in a Doris.
And I am Edgar.
No last names?
Edgar Paul.
Noted. And you see the guard write on a piece of parchment notes and so on about this entire situation and hands it to their druidic friend. And that ally of theirs shrink down into a bird and fly off with the letter, heading to a direction only Sabun would know, as the direction they're going to is roughly like southwest, which would be where you came from, where you would assume to be the higher ups and the other authorities would be, or you could say the main kingdom would be. Uh, and you would only be assuming that this is a placing of a record of the crime done against you, or at least this situation here, or at least making records of these strangers that came from this weird portal. Anyway, what I'm getting here is that there was no harm, foul happening. None of you died. None of you actually shed intentional blood, except for the stone being thrown back, which we could say is passable if you would just both apologize to each other like decent living beings. Otherwise, I will be taking.
You expect me to apologize to this foul creature?
No, I'm
My
expecting them
goodness.
to apologize to you, and
Okay,
likewise.
thank you. No.
I'm
If you
assuming
don't
that we are
apologize,
overhearing.
no, you're not overhearing any of this conversation. If you don't apologize, Mr. Saban, I'll be the one taking for an indirect attack.
Apologize
I'm
right now or I'll
sorry.
bite your arm.
He said he would break me up. Help me.
Blatant threats does not help.
Alright, alright.
So what, are you guys not gonna apologize or what?
Suppose I should apologize.
Hey.
Mademoiselle, I'm so sorry for throwing a rack at you. Well,
Alright.
granted, I didn't know, but still. Sorry.
Alright,
I
little cat,
apologize.
apologize. Okay.
Yes, I apologize.
Now, for
Uh,
me, I apologize for
farewells.
slapping both faces.
I
no,
don't
we're
care
not done
about
here.
you. No.
We're
Let's
not done
the
here.
festival. Come on, man.
You have not asked for forgiveness yet. And points at Inidores.
Do I need to?
You are only allowed relatively and morally to just slap an individual if they are your friend, not a random stranger. That would be a sign of disrespect. And that could be considered assault.
I apologize greatly for slapping your face and creating a new facial expression.
Fine. Apology accepted. No, God, can I please go inside? The festival awaits.
Anyway, yeah, sure, whatever. And he steps aside. But while you are inside of the festival, I will put you all together in a group. He writes you down uh, as your names on the list together in a group and gives you tokens similar to the ones that has gone before you. The four people were considered part of a group. Just in case one of you has gone lost, one of you should be responsible of keeping each other safe.
Fine.
Alright.
Enjoy the festivity. Okay, now as you fully enter, and everyone is there already going through places and whatnot, as you enter, you see that the festival is of a pretty wide assortment. The space that it takes up isn't necessarily huge, but many of the areas do take advantage of the uh, small pocket of dimensions and space that's available within the land. There are multiple stands of fresh food, uh, which fill the air with decadent smells, and some of the booths hold creatures, figures that have never been seen before. So you can win not just item prizes, but also actual creatures. If you could hover your uh, cursors over the specific uh, places, here, stalls and whatnot, You can hover your cursors over specific stalls and so on.
I think I found my
You
one.
you can see the games that you might want to play.
Yeah, I saw the alcohol one, and I think Sven's
Okay,
gonna
What's in
now
the
play.
middle though? Is that an
the
arena?
middle the middle is a fighting ring.
Ah.
It's an unarmed fighting ring.
Yeah, my style, my style.
I actually want to go there.
Okay, Inidorus enters the fighting ring.
I'm going to the drinking stall.
Okay, Anthrax, are you also entering the drinking stall? The drinking contest? Okay, arm wrestling ring. Okay. Okay. Before we continue on ahead on of this, I will I will have to uh, ask everyone to roll me initiative. And to roll initiative, I would have to clarify. Select your token, the singular token of your character. Do not include other tokens with you, or this will not work. Select your token, and then go to your D&D Beyond character sheet, and then look for the initiative and roll for it. That way, it will automatically include the initiative roll. There we go. On my turn order.
I have a pretty good roll. Nice.
So this will be the order of everyone's narration, not the fight. There is no fight. So Sven, you went on ahead first. Decided to enter the specific event that is a drinking contest.
My specialty.
So the drinking contest requires you to bet 10 GP. You have it says here there will be an opposing con check, round robin style. I'll modify that. Whoever rolls the highest check 3 times win, basically. I'll make that much easier. For the number of people in the game, and there are actually, I'm going to assume, Sobon, are you also going to be there?
Yes.
Okay. If that's the case, then Sobon and Sven's initiative will be the same, 20. Okay, that being said, if there are the number of people, Sven roll me a con check.
A constitution check, flat one.
Yeah, constitution check. Now contest yours. You are facing a dwarf.
Oh, okay. Well, ain't that good.
Okay. And the dwarf rolls lesser.
Damn. Okay.
You are already intoxicated, so it's understandable that you fail. But the dwarf is even more intoxicated than you are, and after their first drink, they already fell down, passed out, and is out cold, snoring on the floor. So you win.
By default, okay.
Now for the other two contestants that you are not fighting against. Okay. The Goliath wins over a lizard folk, as the lizard folk pukes out their food and the drink, and the Goliath stands unfazed. And then next up, another set. Ooh, so close. The halfling facing an elf. The elf did not realize that the halfling they're facing is a stout elf. which is started off as more custom to poisons and other uh, influences of intoxication. So the half elf win. Now, Sabon, it's your turn. You are facing a human. They seem very confident. Roll me a constitution check. Sabon, the the human you are facing is resilient in their constitution. And so they seemingly, in a sort of, how do you put this? In a comparison of feats, you stand no chance. Their constitution is resilient. Or, in other words, this variant human has the resilient feat and they're resilient in their constitution. So they had the upper hand this entire time. They rolled a 13 against your 8. So you lose. Don't worry, there will be a loser's bracket. So, advancing ahead would be the Goliath, the stout halfling, and the variant human with a resilient feat, and the tabaxi that's an alcohol addict.
Come on, you pansy. I'm
Sven,
already licked up.
you are facing off with a Goliath that's towering over you. They seemed sober despite all of the amount of drinks that they had already. Go ahead and roll.
Do I have advantage, or because I've been drinking for my whole freaking life?
You don't have advantage.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna change my dice just to 10. Jeez. Okay, never mind.
Okay. You are out.
Okay.
The mead, the soup from earlier, and so on did not mix well with the concoction that the game has given out. So you lost to the Goliath. And on the other hand, the halfling goes toe to toe against the human, and the human surprisingly wins. Despite the amount of luck that the halfling has, they did not succeed. So it would be the Goliath versus the human. And yeah, no, the Goliath wins. Goliath is the champion, but do not worry, there is a loser's bracket. The loser's bracket contains, the dwarf from earlier, the lizard folk, and the other elf. And obviously the human. So, what would happen? Actually, hold on, let me recount that. Lizard folk, the lizard folk, the dwarf, the halfling, since the halfling lost, and the elf. The human we will not count. So, you and Sabon, Sven and Sabon, you guys will be facing each other, while the lizard folk and dwarf and the halfling and the elf face each other. So, Sven, Sabon, roll me Constitution check.
Alrighty.
No.
5. I barely went in.
You push the puke back down your system, Sven, as you watch Sabon finally pass out. And you watch as on the other tables, the
Ooh.
lizard folk fail to the dwarf, or loses against the dwarf, and that's a natural one. Reroll. That's a 4. The halfling, despite their luck, still loses to the elf. And now this is where the human comes in, and the human will be your opponent, Sven. So roll me your die.
5 again. What the hell's going on?
Okay. You feel like your entire body can't take this anymore. Your entire face is turning pale. You can't feel your face. But as, soo- as soon as you come back to your senses, you realize that the human has already passed out.
No way I won.
By default, my friend. By default.
And now you are going to face uh, the elf before you could challenge the actual champion. Right. So roll me your constitution again.
8.
Okay. And they lost. Before
How?
the elf could even take a sip, the smell of the liquor on their drink just couldn't handle it anymore, and they started puking before they could take a sip. And you win.
Let's go. I'm facing the champion.
And now you're gonna face the Goliath. This is your round 2 against.
I wish for you to get a nat 20.
You
This
know what? Since you've come this far, you have an inspiration.
okay. What? So I can roll twice if I have a bad roll.
No, it's not roll twice. You can re-roll if it's a failure.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, roll.
I'm going to use my inspiration for this.
Okay, re-roll. Go roll. I mean,
Maybe not.
I
natural
don't have
20.
nat 20.
Let's see. Let's see if we match it. Nope.
I told you, man. I told you. Trust in yourself, bro.
Okay, I guess you're keeping that inspiration for the duration of this session as for some weird triumph, but it's honestly just cider. Cider drank the actual thing and put in the mead. Cider drank the harder drink and put in the mead instead for you, so it went down smoothly. But the Goliath did not have that same friendly and helpful companion, so the Goliath passed out.
Let's go. I win.
You are now responsible carrying the unconscious white-haired elf on Cider's back, and at the same time, you win a prize.
Let's go. What do I win?
Let's see. Roll me a. Hold on, let me see. Roll me a d20, and we'll see what you get.
Okay. Six. Why am I rolling-
6.
Why am I rolling this badly? Except for the 22.
You watch as the host of the drinking game gives you something to permanently keep your cold as ever. As they pull out with tongs and place it in a container, a glass container for you, you see this very cold stone. It's not ice, it is literally a piece of fractal of some sorts, like a crystal with stone bits inside of it. That as the host of the game pours in the hard drink, you see immediately that vapors of cold, uh, evaporation starts. Uh, Vapors of just the cold temperature immediately just emanate from the drink as condensation starts to form around the glass as they hand it to you. The host of the game tells you that this will forever keep your drink warm as long as they are in the right container. I mean, cold as long as they are in the right container.
Ah, okay.
Feel free to add Arctic Stone in your possessions or make it a custom item in your inventory.
Arctic stone.
Yep.
Okay.
The short description for this is a stone or a crystal that keeps any liquid uh, in a uh, in any container or in a water container, ice cold. Okay, moving on from Saban and Sven. Inidoris, you are in the fighting ring.
Yes.
What name do you give the announcer?
Toilet?
In the left corner, a oddly bandaged and bruised individual with patchwork for skin. Uh, they named themselves Toilet. On the right corner, the undefeated challenger of today's event, the Boulder, as a Goliath enters the ring.
Cue in the Dark Souls music.
You are both unarmed on this occasion, and you are only allowed to do unarmed strike. Therefore, you can only bite, headbutt, punch, kick, and so on, including grappling. No weapons,
Sure.
except for the ones that are already available around you, as you can see there.
Like swords and shields?
Yeah, there's swords and shields there. There are darts and so on. Roll me acrobatics, and that will be the determiner of who goes first between the two of you. Okay, the
Oh,
Goliath goes first by one. The
yeah.
Goliath is faster by one. The Goliath immediately charges at you, grabbing the flail as they run past it, and attack.
Ouch.
The
Much.
Goliath recklessly attacks as it rages. It is a barbarian.
Why? Did you give me some
But
ouchie?
its attack misses though.
Oh,
Don't
It's your
worry,
turn.
your organs are still inside.
apparently he's not eligible to wear that weapon. Okay. Wait.
Okay, that's the damage. You need to roll to hit.
I tried to throw him out of the ring.
Okay, roll me athletics.
Oh, athletics. All right. Damn.
9. No, they stay in the ring. They're too heavy.
Why did you have to be so fat?
They're Goliath. They're literally twice your size. So that's your two action. You try to attack, uh, which hits, and then you try to shove them or throw them over the fence outside of the ring to make them lose, but it didn't work. You haven't moved. Do you want to move? Okay. You moved that way. You moved around and away from them. They will try and attack you with an attack of opportunity. It misses.
Nice.
They will follow. This time around, they drop the mace or the flail, and they grab the axe.
Is there a
And
possibility that I might die from this one?
no, you're not allowed to kill anyone or get killed by anyone. You will get healed. Your only goal here is to knock your opponent unconscious. Okay, so they miss again,
Oh. Maybe you
and
need
they're gonna
glasses,
attack.
friend.
And again, they miss again. It's your turn.
Sure, why not? I'm afraid to punch out a blind man. That was two rolls, so a punch and a kick, 8, and then 14 for the kick.
Okay, your kick hit. You punch them. Uh, you punch them high, and then you leg sweep them, which hits, but it doesn't topple them down. Roll your damage. Okay, yeah, the damage is taken. You bruise their leg. Anything else you want to do?
I think that was my two actions, right?
If you look at your bonus action, if I recall correctly, you can spend a key point to attack twice
Oh,
again as a bonus action.
I forgot I was a monk.
If I recall correctly, you are a monk still, so that's Fury of Blows. There we go. Flurry of Blows. One more. Okay, yeah. 15 hits.
Damn. 6.
Okay, damage is taken. They are really close, but it is now their turn. Unless you want to move.
Nah, I'll take the blows. He's blind
Okay.
anyway.
They will attack recklessly. What is your AC? Hold on, let me check. AC is 13?
16.
16. Okay, let's fix that real quick. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that those first two attacks missed. Right?
Oh, he missed again?
Okay, now they hit.
Alright.
On this hit, they put all they have into this swing with their axe, and okay, yeah. So the attack hits. They take the axe to your shoulder, attacking with all their might. This is the first damage that you will be taking, actually.
Ouch.
And you receive 10 slashing damage.
God damn. Hmm.
So you put your damage onto the small box right next to your HP and click the damage button. By the way, if you do the flurry blow, it costs key.
Yeah, one key point, right?
Yeah, if you correct, it says it there.
Sure, sure. Let me check. What should I do right now for this guy? 2 punches to the body.
Okay, 13. That's a dirty hit. Okay, 7. You're gonna do flurry of blows as well.
Let's check first if he goes down with this punch.
You put your all, and you're sure that this is going to be the last that take down, but you feel the body harden and muscle. Instead of feeling muscle,
Ooh.
you feel their entire body stiffen. They're harder, less the amount
Oh,
of damage they take.
I don't want to become harder for me. No.
The damage you deal has been resisted.
So half damage, right? Ah,
Damage.
that hurts. My my fingers are my fingers hurt. I'll do the bonus action. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Did that hit?
You can roll one more for the. You don't want to spend your.
Yeah, I'll spend one.
Uh, yeah, both of those attack hit. Very damage. Okay. Fly, resist. Make. He doesn't continue thing. Sure. Multiple.
Yeah.
Your first
Ooh.
was a gut punch, which they expect. That's why they resisted it. Your second was an uppercut with that 4, and then you legs them, which them.
That's a small amount of damage.
And you.
Can I inquire how much HP does he have right now?
The supposed undefeated champion, the most recent challenger, only has a pool of 20.
20 HP?
Yep. The only reason they have lasted this long is a barbarian. They're raging, and
They
they
have resistance.
also have stone endurance, which allows them to half the damage on top of the rage that halves the damage automatically.
Oh,
On
that's
top of that, they
why.
deal a lot of damage.
That's why he got a 10 earlier. So it's his
So,
turn, right?
no, he's out.
He's out cold.
Yep, you have. Ladies and gentlemen, our new champion of the ring, Toilet.
Yeah, I'm the champion right now, and I will flush all of you.
Roll a d20 for your pro.
D20, right? Okay.
D20. With a 9. Gee,
Yeah.
with a 9, you you receive stone glow.
Come again?
You receive these stones of glowing. The host of this small ring produces pebbles and stone different. He holds it out to the sun. Then he covers it with his hand and shows that they glow.
So I have a
basically,
flashlight.
uh, more like a glow in the dark,
A
or
glow
like
stick.
a solar flash. Uh, but here
Oh,
is tech.
it's powered by the sun, right?
Yeah, he demonstrates that if you charge long enough, they will also enough light similar to that of a torch to uh, for as long as 4 hours.
That's good enough for me. I'll take it.
Okay. Feel free to add this in your possessions or know how to as a custom item. If you
Sure, why
don't
not?
know how to, just your inventory scroll down your possessions at the very bottom. Queen. Okay, so Edgar, where are you?
Uh,
Where did the cat?
you're 9 cups.
So you are at the 9. Test your wit and luck. Okay, so right away. Okay, so the 9th cup is a if I recall correctly. Alright, this is a guessing game. This have round.
Mon, you cut off.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. These I got these. Am I?
Yes, you're choppy.
Yes, Mo, you're choppy. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a chopper. Helicopter, helicopter.
Mic check, mic check. Hello. Is this clearer? Is this better?
Better, better.
Okay. So, as I was, there will be 6 rounds of this, and the longer you go, the harder it gets. And there will always be 9 cups, and what you have to guess which one's the heaviest, the lightest. The trick is the cups are of different sizes, and they are closed, containing uh, different weights of minerals and uh, different weighted minerals or size. So you have to guess which are the lightest to heaviest in that order. So, first round, if you win this, you win nothing, because there is also no cost in this game. So, do you have uh, a small cup, a tiny cup, and varying heights of cups? You can make me a wisdom check to get a clue. But if you want uh, correctly guess immediately, uh, you can roll me an intelligence. That's a wisdom save.
Oh, wait.
Uh, a wisdom. There we go.
At least you got saved.
With a, you notice that the biggest holds the heaviest mineral inside. So you, at the very end, there are still 8 cups.
How
They want
many
to
wisdom rolls can I go for?
once per round.
Okay. So I have to roll intelligence from now on.
Yeah. At least on this. Uh, and the intelligence is only going to slowly help at least sort out thing. If you
Okay.
fail on your DC, on this DC, that means your final sort be that, and that will also be your guess. You fail or you lose.
Can I use investigation?
Uh, I don't see why not. Sure. Okay. With a 17, with your quick wits and lucky guesses, you order them not by height but by weight, which is correct. You did not win anything yet. You want to keep going?
Yes.
Okay. They take the cups out of the table, place new cups, different sizes, different materials, and different minerals inside. Okay. With an 18, you notice that this time around, the biggest cup is holding the lightest mineral inside, so you place them at the very first. Do you want to continue with your investigation? You want to arrange them in an opposite way? Okay. You're not gonna roll your investigation? Sure. You do that. Is that going to be your final arrangement? Okay. Uh, this time around, you didn't even put your wits into it. You just tried for your luck, and you were right. You win 5 gold pieces.
Another one.
Okay. On your third round, the stakes are high. If you win, you get 15 gold pieces. It's the same process if you want, or you can try your luck again. They take out the cups, place new ones. These ones, uh, their sizes are all the same. With an 11, you try to guess as best as you could, but this time around, you can't seem to put a finger on it. They are all the same size, and nothing's really giving any sort of way for you to know whether or not the weight would be any lighter or heavier. Even if you pick up one of the cups, at least. Okay, just by taking it and trusting your uh, smarts and wits, you decide to just uh, do as best as you can with what little information that you have, and you barely uh, you barely skim the right answer as you guessed the final one, and it was correct. You won another 15 gold piece. You now have a total of 20 gold pieces. Do you continue?
Continue.
Okay. If you win this round, you get 20 gold piece and a random prize.
By the way, she's a gambler, okay?
Do not expose me.
My
Why not?
gosh. Get that
But
random prize.
if you lose, you will have to give back those 20 gold piece that you won.
Hala, laban o bawi pala to.
That's how high the stakes are.
No, I still continue.
Okay, go ahead, roll.
Gambate.
I see.
You have absolutely no clue as they put new cups. You try to identify what's the difference with any of these. These cups are magical, so nothing of common sense would apply to these. You need to apply your smarts, not your perception on this one.
Since it's magic, can I use Arcana?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh,
Okay. Being
why?
a magic caster and knowing your way around the arcane and the occult and the eldritch in nature, you order them around from the just by feeling the mana, the magic, or the energy of the weave that is embedded in these cups, and you order them around, and you win 20 gold pieces and a random prize. Roll me a d20.
Ah.
70.
Every game
With a
that you
seven,
go through, you're so lucky. Okay.
with a 17, uh, the host of the game opens one of the cups and jumps out two dancing socks.
Two dancing socks.
Are
Dancing
they
socks?
dancing?
As in
Dancing.
socks?
They they demonstrate these dancing socks as they slid the socks inside of two uh, shoes that are unworn or on display only, and it begins.
Begins what? To dance?
To dance?
Yeah, it begins to dance. The socks with
Oh,
their own life wiggles
oh my
inside of the shoes
gosh.
and begins to tap dance with the shoes, as if the shoes were just costumes and the dancing socks were people.
I mean, you can gain money from entertainment. Why not?
Busking.
Here is the description. Feel free to copy and paste it on your possession. The dancing socks, when placed next to other shoes or your own feet, uh, they will try to wiggle their way in the shoes and on the person. Uh, and when worn, you need to make a wisdom save, or you can fail the wisdom save, which is a DC 12. And on a failure, the creature's feet will dance for 2 hours.
Damn. It's like a stun attack.
Okay, that's really cute.
Just because the creature is dancing doesn't mean they can't move in a certain direction. It doesn't specify that.
Let's just say that it's dancing, so the bottom part of their body is moving on their own, like that. Am I correct?
Not necessarily. You just you can't stop your feet from dancing. It doesn't specify that you can't walk. There are many ways of moving while dancing, so you can still, I don't know, do the stanky leg while walking, I guess, or do the nene while walking.
Can you put any other object inside the socks or just shoes and a foot?
It needs to be worn. So any other object inside of it, it will not work. It needs to be inside of shoes or worn on feet.
Oh, okay.
Han, what happens if you put like something like a nail inside the socks and then wear them, or forcefully wear them on someone else?
Why are you trying to weaponize socks?
I mean, anything's a weapon if you look at it in a certain way.
Your imagination is your limit, all right?
Anyways, there are two more rounds actually. Do you want to continue?
Oh, two more rounds. Go,
Oh
go.
no, please. Don't push it.
Continue. Push it.
I continue.
Okay. If you lose this one, it will cost you 40 gold.
Oh my lord.
At least
You
you
can
have the
keep the socks.
At least he has the socks pa.
Yeah,
At least
the
you have the
socks are
socks,
important.
but yeah, it will cost you 40 gold if you lose this one.
I'm gambling it.
a true
Okay,
gambler.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, with the 15, that's so lucky. The reason why the wisdom check is a thing, it reduces the difficulty of your intelligence check or your int skill check. So that's why it's been easier for the other one. With a 15, as the new cards are placed in, you notice that despite all of them being the same size, once again magically imbued, you hold them up and you realize that the higher you raise them, the heavier they are. So it's not a it's not a it's not a question of which one is heavier of what of because what's inside of it. It is what is heavier the higher it goes or the higher you place it.
So the higher I place the cup, any of the cup, it gets heavier.
Correct. The height of where you could place it, it's only as high as possible, that you could make sure that there would always be one that's the lightest and one that's the heaviest. So they've thought of the game enough that you could place it that way. It's just enough for you to be able to make your guess correctly.
Okay, so can I individually raise them?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, another 21. Okay.
Okay, just barely guessing it right, or at least barely getting it right. That means you won 25 gold and another random prize.
God damn it.
Yay!
Why
More
so
stuff.
lucky?
You're
Hunting
so
gloves.
rich. You are so rich
Hunting
right now.
Roll me another d20. The host of the game opens up one of the cups and presents you with a magical acorn.
Wow, nuts.
What now?
A
Whoa,
magic, a
that's
magical,
nuts.
magical acorn. They to demonstrate how magical it is, they throw it at the ground, and immediately it turns into a giant tree.
And does it revert back into an acorn again?
It turns into a 10-foot oak. That's how high it is. That's how tall it is and how big it is.
Well, last round naman na. Let's push it.
Okay.
Imagine she loses.
They they take the cups away and they present you with cups, invisible cups. You can roll your
Can I
wisdom and
touch?
your
Wait, can I
uh
touch around the table?
yeah, they're there. They're just invisible.
Oh, okay.
Upon touching the cups, making sure uh, there is a different weight and whether or not these invisible cups are actually invisible and not just them trying to con you. They are there. You can't feel them, but it looks like they're all the same weight.
Oh. Oh.
That ain't
This
looking
is
good.
weird.
You know what? Roll that again.
Why?
This is your. I'm giving you inspiration. You've done so well. I'm giving you inspiration.
Ooh,
Roll it again.
20. 20. I roll. See?
Oh, yeah.
Slay. Slayage. Slaying.
Go,
And
girl.
Get it.
as you, since you notice that the cups are all the same weight, you did not rearrange them at all. And you guessed that there is no less, no heavier, and no order to any of these cups. That's your guess. And you guessed correctly.
Hey.
The
You
gamble is
win
back.
50 GP and another random prize.
Woo!
My lord.
So rich. So much money.
Yes, this happens every time she gambles, okay?
7. Item number 7.
Number 7, Burger King's foot lettuce.
Okay, that's Taco Bell, first of all.
Yes, that's why.
And given that you are a lucky cat,
You are
quite
not
literally,
wrong.
and you rolled the lucky number 7,
Woo!
no joke, this is what you rolled. This is what you rolled, by the way, no joke.
Okay,
They
sure.
present you
Show it.
they present you a statue of a cat
That's the oh.
that came inside one of the cups.
Aw.
This
Oh,
cat statue is the lucky cat totem.
Yay!
hey, +4 rolls on anything. Yay.
Hey. Random
Hindi
cat
talaga yun.
statue.
It's not the luck stone, it's the totem of the cat. And this will turn into a friendly black illusory cat 1d4 times that lasts 24 hours until the statue reverts forever back to stone. So the 1d4 times literally means that whenever you try to use this, after you use it and after using it once, its first use, whenever you try to use it again after 24 hours, you will have to roll a d4. Meaning, uh, that will determine how many uses you will have uh, at the end of the day. And if you exceed the use beyond that, after that 24 hours, you will never have the recharge again. It will go back to being a stone statue or stone totem, and it will never turn to cat ever again. So
Oh,
if you roll a 1, you must only use it once.
Oh, okay. So
does
like
she roll it now?
so maximum 4 times per day, ganon.
Yeah, maximum 4 times per day, but it varies every single day after that.
After the roll. Okay.
After the first use.
Okay.
Today you have 4 uses. After 24 hours or after the entire day has gone, you will now start rolling.
Ah.
Your use on the next day, you will roll. It will determine how many uses. You cannot exceed those uses on those days. If you do, then the next time it goes back to being a totem, it will no longer go back to being a cat.
So, can I use it right now?
If you want to, sure, go ahead. That's 3 out of 4 uses within 24 hours.
Okay.
So
Anything else you want to do? So, do you want to play the game again?
for more random stuff.
More random na.
Okay, can I watch the next stall?
Okay,
No.
there's your cat.
Yeah, I see cat.
Yan si Kat. Yan si Kathleen. Nasunod siya sa'yo. In spirit.
Forever together.
So,
Anyways,
two
we're
cats
moving
have
over
won.
to Anthrax.
Oh, is it me?
Anthrax is on an arm wrestling.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Correct.
So you have chosen arm wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
The entrance is 5 gold pieces. And if you win 20 gold.
Work. Okay. Wait.
So, opposing strength check. You always start at a value of 0. Each successful strength check pushes the value in one direction of that. So basically, you all start at 0, and
Uh-huh.
that number will only get higher depending on the roll that you get on your strength check or athletics check. I'll allow athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
And the number on that, the value that gets added to that 0 stacks. So the total value you get after the roll will determine whether or not how far the enemy has brought you closer to getting pinned, or how far you have got your enemy closer to getting.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So,
Okay.
um, so, entrance, and then I want to say, just for the fun of it, I want to say, like, as Anthrax walks to this arm wrestling stall, would you say that it's a windy day today?
Hmm?
Is it a windy day today, or like is there like breeze, wind?
There is a slight breeze. It is a very chill weather today.
Okay, sure. Okay, so I would Anthrax, as he walks towards this arm wrestling booth, he will stand in front of it, and then as he sees like the owner sort of the booth, he will flip his hair like this. I sent it on lobby. I sent it at the lobby. So he's like,
Okay.
"Hi, hey, I'm here to
Yeah.
play." Mm.
Okay. And as you greet the host of the game that way, and you pay your 5 gold pieces, you realize that you're the only person that is very flamboyant on your table. Everyone else is burly men,
Oh, okay.
jacked to the brim, beefy, all muscles on their arms.
Don't forget the
Or
steroids.
uh, on the other side would be the opposite gender and others in between, just pumped full of muscles, beefy compared to you. You are a string bean compared to them. You are surrounded by, you would say,
Imagine,
either guards, warriors, or maybe bodybuilders.
Okay.
imagine some guy in the corner there eating protein powder.
And I'm here just flipping my hair.
One guy's just eating
And
straight protein
one of
powder.
them pays the tab to face you. It
Okay.
is actually, for the first time of you seeing this, another Yuan-Ti
Oh,
faces off with you.
oh, okay.
Their eyes glowing this golden hue. They themselves are very massive, muscular in some way, but much like you, they're also a good-looking individual, flamboyant in their hair. The way they dress, they are more decent than uh, the other almost shirtless troop of burly warriors and guards. This man wears a white scarf, golden crusted diamond necklace, and a fashionable, I would say like 3-piece, but he's only wearing the vest. No
Okay.
shirt, no coat. He's wearing the vest of a suit and pants.
Okay, sure.
So he's there also showing off his gun, which is also very detailed.
Okay. Okay, he's showing off his gun. Okay, showing off my hair. Mm.
Okay,
Why do I have a reason?
roll for your strength check or athletics while I roll for dare.
Why do I have a feeling the reason why Anthrax went to the arm wrestling contest is just to watch the other people there?
Maybe not. Wait, athletics or strength check, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Okay, I'll go for athletics. Scared. 9?
Okay. They got an upper hand. Starting off, they are much stronger than you.
Okay.
They lean you down to your side. They are higher by 10. They rolled a 9. Okay, that's the first round. So close.
Okay, so wait, so I'm still fighting with the same person, no? Hindi pa ako talo.
Yeah, still.
Okay.
It's up to 6 rounds whenever you try to exert your force.
So
So you
6
can only
rounds
do
per
this every
person.
Yeah.
Okay, work.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so next I'll roll again for athletics. 20.
That's a total of 29 up against a total of 21.
Yes.
You overcome their power and slowly turn them back against their side. That's the second round.
Uh-huh. Next. So third round na.
Third round, yeah.
Okay. Ten.
That's 39 against a 23.
Yes.
They try to push you back, but you nonchalantly just push them down closer and closer.
Okay. Next round. 2.
Okay, that's a. I'll take that as a 2. Natural 1 does not add any.
Okay.
So that is a 30. No, that's a 41 against a 23 plus 15, 38. You're still on track, but they're catching up.
They're catching up. Okay, as I feel like they're catching up. Because remember, so for context, everyone, Anthrax is wearing like sort of like medyo transparent na shirt underneath. Tapos very transparent robe. Okay. So as Anthrax is feeling like his opponent is catching up on him, he slowly um he slowly made his robe fall off from his shoulder, and he's like, I sent it on the lobby. And he's like, oh no, I think I'm going to lose. And then
What the hell?
oh no,
Roll me a charisma check.
what's happening? Charisma, hold on. 17.
Okay, there we go. With a 17, you distract the Yawanti that you are fighting against.
Okay. Yay.
Roll me your athletics with advantage,
Okay, athletics with advantage.
and I'll be rolling with disadvantage.
Okay, sure. 20. And sige, isa pa. 18. So I'll take 20.
Let me roll disadvantage. And they get a 1. That's a natural 1.
Very
So
nice.
their 38 turns into 39, and your 41 turns into a 61. You You make their arms weak as their attention goes from focus on the arm wrestling to your skin, and you topple them down.
Anthrax is like,
You
yay,
win
I
20
won.
G. You win 20 GP and a random prize.
Yay!
Roll a D20.
So happy. D20, okay. 15.
What's going on?
Since you are so good at pulling the wall over someone's eyes or dusting their eyes with some different type of distraction, here is a literal bag of dust.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not lying to you, this is what you roll.
A bag of dust. Infinite use. Oh, wow. Will produce gray mundane ash every time the bag is tipped over. A gray mundane ash, so it doesn't really do anything.
No,
No,
no.
the ash is not magical, but the container is.
Yeah,
It will always produce an infinite amount.
infinite amount
I
of
want-
dust.
Wait. Do you mean Grey Mundane Ash? Do you mean Ashes of the Dead?
It's a bag of dust.
Oh no.
It doesn't say a bag of ashes, it says a bag of
A
dust.
bag of- okay, so I'll accept it and tell to the owner, I guess.
I want to imagine Anthrax walking, just parading the bag of dust, saying, "I got a bag of dust."
I'm just happy with a bag of dust. Like I'll just stand up and um sort of like wink at my Yuanti opponent and tell him like nice arms, and then I'll just flip my hair again.
Okay. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
I'll activate something
What?
because you did that.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you
Parang
did is
dapat hindi ko
considered a
ginawa yun.
performance. It's okay.
What?
It's for your benefit. Don't worry.
Okay.
Because you did that, and the arm wrestling is considered a performance.
Oh, okay.
You indirectly activate enthralling performance,
Okay.
which allows you to choose up to 3 creatures, and you already chose one of them.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wait, so
Watch
indirectly, so
and
hindi
listen
ako
to you perform.
so hindi ako mababawasan ng slot for that since indirectly siya.
No. It's mababawasan ka pa rin.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, so what will happen? Sorry.
3 creatures, nabanggit mo na yung isa. You already pointed at one of them. That watched and listened to you perform for 1 minute. That entire arm wrestling game was 1 minute long.
Uh-huh.
And the 3 of them need to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw or be charmed
Oh.
for 1 hour until it takes any damage, or you attack it, or it sees you attack or damage its friend.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Pipili ba
So I'll
ako
be
or
rolling the-
random siya?
You can choose the 2 other, but the main target is the other Yuanti if you want to keep it that way.
Yeah, sige. Since indirect, hindi ko alam na nangyari yun. Kinomplement ko lang siya. So, I guess yung Yuanti yung ano.
Okay, only the Yuanti. So the Yuanti will be rolling 3 wisdom saving throws.
Yes, sige.
So you're just risen up everyone.
Okay, so I rolled a natural 20. I rolled a 15, and then I rolled a nat 1.
Okay. What does it
And they
mean?
lost. They lost to the nat 1, so they're now charmed.
Yay!
Why?
You now have a very jack, handsome Yuanti with you.
Wait, so,
That feels oddly appropriate.
wait, Wait, so like, susunod na siya sa akin. Do I know na nakapag-cast ako indirectly? Or,
No, what happens is they actually, as you leave, they pull you by your wrist, pull you back,
oh my gosh, ano ba yan? Hoy.
hold you close, and they say, in a very rival but at the same time almost homosexual way of approach, they say
I'm never gonna
they try to compliment you
guilty feet up
and go
no rhythm.
like, I've never lost to
I
someone
know it's
grace
not
before.
true.
You don't flaunt your muscle, but clearly hidden away. I would like to know how you hone your body. There we go. That's fan service for Saint for the entire session.
Ay.
Oh, by the way, my name is Leviathan. What is your?
Leviathan. Okay, so Saint
Wait.
hearing this name, his interests.
You mean Anthrax?
No, sorry, Anthrax.
means-
Sorry. I'm sorry. It's
Naging
not.
self-insert bigla.
It's Anthrax. It's Anthrax. It's not Saint.
Naging self-insert bigla.
Sorry.
Wait a minute. Leviathan, right?
Mhm.
Is his brother the Goliath? Does he have a brother or any relative?
I'm not gonna tell you. You're not there.
Okay. But don't mention that I knocked his brother out if ever it's the Goliath, okay?
I think hindi naman nakita ni Anthrax yun kasi nakatalikod siya dun sa ring.
Good point.
Yeah,
Alright,
and hindi
alright.
din alam ni Anthrax, so yeah. So I think
Yeah.
Anthrax hearing the name Leviathan sort of like got his interest. He's like, oh, hi, I'm Anthrax, and this is my wolf. His name is Opium, and yeah, I'm just here with my friends. And then I got a bag of dust. Could you believe that?
He is going to pet the direwolf as you introduce Opium. That's an adorable name. Matches the owner.
Woof woof.
See, Opium's really cute. And then I think I'm gonna stroll around the festival with Leviathan.
Okay.
Yes.
Achievement unlocked. Boyfriend.
Yes, I got a bag of dust and I got a man. So I got an opium with
Achievement
me.
unlocked.
Girl. We're like one
Relationship goals.
we're like one big happy family here.
I want to imagine Anthrax parading this, saying, "I got a bag of dust."
And I still have like the bag of dust. Like I'm still holding it.
Okay. So you all see as Anthrax now has a partner with them, top of Opium. All of you. Maybe except for Salvon and Sven, because Salvon and Sven are very far away, but Horn, Pick, and Valcor, along with Inidoris, Edgar, see Anthrax pull a guy from the arm wrestling competition.
I think I'll go to actually in this current time, I still don't know Inidoris and Edgar, right? So I don't know them at all.
Yep.
They're still strangers to me, so I don't think I will be noticing them pa. So I'll just walk over to Pix and Corn and Falcor and be like, hey Pix, hey Corn, hey Falcor, and then I pet Falcor. And then I introduce them like, I got a friend here. He's Leviathan. It's really cute, right? He's really tall. Really big. Right?
Leviathan stands at a 7 foot tall.
Oh my gosh!
Ikaw muna dyan eh.
God damn. Okay.
And let's give him a description. He's 7 foot tall. Yes, I've already described the way he's wearing his clothes, and he is a multi-class, uh, three-class multi-class fighter monk barbarian.
Oh wow.
So as you get introduced, or at least as you get Leviathan introduced, uh, your bestie, uh, Corin, who is still like just drowsy. They're ju- they're letting Falcor walk them around while trying to enjoy the floof of their pet.
Hmm.
So Corin just gives you a thumbs up. Sick, awesome, real cool. Imagining like the amount of times you brought someone home
Ah
and
yeah.
the amount of times Corin has had to stay up and just pretend that they're sleeping from the noise.
The usual roomies stories.
The usual roomie stuff. Anyways, as you all enjoy your time, you hear scream from the far off. As you hold on, let me pull it up. Uh, there we go. You hear screams, and you hear a crash, and all of a sudden, you see the guard, a very animated guard from earlier, fly across and is knocked unconscious. Uh,
Conscious.
yeah, they are knocked unconscious.
So he got thrown away 100 meters
Damn.
from the gate.
Damn.
As the gate itself collapses from an entity made out purely entire of water, emerging from the river under the bridge as it destroys everything.
Oh fuck.
Oh no, we're getting attacked by Lemoniral.
Oh my god. It's
Uh,
Moana.
the this elemental creature speaks aloud in common tongue for everyone to understand. You know who you are. And across path from where this elemental is standing, you can see their non-existent eyes stare daggers across you, Anthra.
Me?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, why me? Okay. Okay. Like so I see that.
Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Anthrax
And
will Mhm.
as it causes more havoc, and before you could even respond to this announcement, that is where we will end this session.
Ah!
Wait, let her do a pose.
Oh my gosh, I just got a man and a dog and now someone's trying to kill Moana is trying to kill me. Oh my gosh.
Okay, as we end our session, let me give you guys a sneak peek of what has happened in the background of the world while you guys are here.
Okay.
Yes.
Sneak peek. Next episode preview.
A man in a three-piece suit of ash gray, light highlight, coal suit, and a mask that deforms their face, speaks as they chant a spell, summoning elementals from the water source of the region of Northward,
Oh my.
sending them multiple directions to seek out a key, not a key, to seek out those who may thwart his plans, sending one to the heart of Northward in the city, sending another one and the nearby festival going on, and sending another one to Richtown. Enjoy your days. They are numbered. I cannot have ruining my plans. And that is the true end of this.
Oh no.
Sure, why not?
Oh no.
I'll beat you
Fighting
with my
again.
flashlight. I have
You're
a
fighting
flashlight.
again.
Yeah, so that is behind the scenes of where these elementals came from and whoever summoned them. But yeah, that is our session. I hope you guys had fun.
Yes, thanks. Oh, show hot dog. Hello.
Before you guys leave, I would like to ask, how is the session?
Very gay.
Good. It
True.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We
I
love
love it.
that.
I love it so
We
much.
love it. Like it. Like it a lot.
You Saint here is abusing that fact that whatever interaction you do, I will go along with it. That's up to you guys and how you want to interact with the world. You can uh, flirt with the NPCs, with the people in place, and so on. I am not gonna shy away, and neither should you from role.
Yes, last game I had with Mon, I flirted with an ogre. So
Don't remind me.
So, yeah. In summary, we have two drunk men,
two
one
drunk men.
person with a buff guy, a really lucky cat,
Yes.
and Manny Pacquiao.
We got Manny Pacquiao. So hot dog. Anong software gamit nyo for encounters? We use Roll20.
Well,
Yes.
in encounters, yes, for tracking, mostly Roll20. The maps and so on and so forth. Encounters specifically, there are actual tools for the encounters. If they specifically say encounters, I have none besides the turn order and basic setup. Just having notes of where to put and when to put things. But for displaying the game entirely, yeah, it is roll.
Yes. What Mon said. That's very true. I trust Mon. To the DMs. Okay, so that's it for the stream today. Thank you everyone for coming. Thanks, thanks.
I think I want to wear
Bye.
the socks.
Bye bye.
goodbye everyone.